Hello Achievers, this is Marta and welcome back to Minecraft, where we're gonna continue building my old job. And I found a pony. He's so cute. I've never seen that color before. No joke. Like, I see black ones and I see white ones, but I've never seen a gray one like this. Ooh, look, another one. Now before I get too carried away looking at ponies, I kind of want to start on the chicken coop. Because we had chickens. Because chickens are awesome. They're so cute. We had so many. We would get chicks every single year so that kids could, you know, pet them and hold them. Oh. Hold on a second. I was taking screenshots earlier. I forgot about that. Doobie doobie doo doobie doo doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo doobie doo doobie doo. There we go. I also don't really want that map in my hand. Good. Okay, let's punch trees. Because we need to make a little chicken coop. Of the chickens, my favorite breeds were Andalusian chickens. Blue Andalusians, because they were pretty grayish blue color. I'm actually very partial to gray animals. I like the color. It's fun. I liked those. Americanas were a really cool breed. They're the kind of chicken that lays like green eggs. They can also lay pinkish eggs depending on what variant you get. They're pretty cool. I like chickens. The only thing I don't like about chickens is the same thing I don't like about a lot of birds, is that they're just messy and their poops are gross. But that's okay. Because in Minecraft we don't have to deal with poops. Hi, mister. What are you doing in my neck of the woods? You're pretty far from home. I love how the villagers have Squidward noses. So one of the things about my job that I had to do was answer questions that people had. Of course, because, you know, working with animals, people are bound to have questions. Well, one of my favorite interactions that I had with a guest, you're gonna get a kick out of this. She comes up to me, and I'm watching the barn at this point, and I think the kids were playing with the chicks or something like that. I don't completely recall. But, she comes up to me, and in all seriousness goes, "Hey, I have a question." And I respond with, "Oh, okay, what can I help you with?" And she says, "So, chickens lay eggs, right?" And I go, "Yeah, they lay eggs." And she responds with, "The unfertilized eggs, right?" "Yeah, the unfertilized eggs. They lay unfertilized eggs unless there's a rooster around." And then she looks at me and then she goes, "So that means that roosters lay the fertilized eggs, right?" It took everything within me not to lose my shit right there. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard. And I had to sit and correct this middle-aged woman that no, roosters, in fact, do not lay fertilized eggs. And I had to very delicately explain to her the process of procreation that birds participate in. And I mean, we had a quote board. It went on the quote board. It was an amazing interaction that it cracked me up so much. It was great. One of the best questions I've ever gotten. We've also gotten questions like, whether or not the chickens were turkeys. Especially when we had Jersey Giants. We had the baby chicks. Because the baby chicks were huge. Jersey Giants are big birds. I mean, I have small hands, so there's, you know, there's that. But Jersey Giants had talons the size of my hand. And that is not an exaggeration. They are huge birds. And I mean, they're meant to keep coyotes away from the rest of the flock. So, makes sense that they'd be gigantic. But when we had the baby chick versions of them, they were significantly larger than their peers, I guess you could call them. And people would ask me that. They'd be like, why do you have baby turkeys in there? And I'd have to sit and explain that, no, baby turkeys don't look like that. Baby turkeys, in fact, look very different. We don't have turkeys here, you know. That was pretty funny. So, at any given point, we would have, I want to say, like, 10 chickens. So I think that's how many chickens I want to collect. Because I will go hunt them down. It's too bad that Minecraft only has one color of chickens. Because it'd be fun to have a whole flock of different colors. Hang on. I think that horse despawned. That's a shame. It would have been a good chip. We're gonna finish up this chicken coop. Let's do it. So the chickens didn't really have names. There were a couple that we did name. But since the majority of them didn't have names, we'll just keep them nameless. We'll just lure a bunch of them to my place. Perfect. Now I just need to figure out the roof. Should probably do stairs. So another aspect of my job that I arguably liked the most would be the field trips. We'd have groups of kids come in to learn about pioneers and animals and why pioneers had certain animals and all that fun stuff. So guess who gets to hear all that stuff now? You do. So exciting, right? Anyway, actually, let's make it flatter. Yay. Okay. So most of the times the kids were there to learn about pioneers and why pioneers had certain animals. I'm gonna need a lot more stairs than this. I'll go fix that in just a minute. And how we would introduce each animal is we would hold one. So for example, with chickens, we would grab usually a chick, if we had them, of course, and hold it up for the kids to see, and we'd, ask them what animal it was. They usually with chickens got it spot on pretty quick. And let's do that. And I need to chop down more trees. Let's deforest some more. And we'd talk about why the pioneers would have certain animals. Because, of course, as a pioneer, you'd be bringing the animal with you. And so, hauling around certain animals would be beneficial and others would not be so beneficial. So, of course, you got the eggs. Chickens lay eggs. We talked to the kids about why eggs are great. I don't need to explain that to you guys. You guys know why eggs are great. Eggs are delicious. They're an easy food source. I know there are people out there that don't like them. But at the end of the day, when you're crossing the plains, and that's what you've got, you eat what you got, right? So, anyway. Eggs are great. The next thing we talk about is, chicken. And how we introduced that to the kids was my favorite. It was hilarious and honestly kind of evil. We'd hold up the baby chick and ask the class, how many of you guys like chicken nuggets? And of course every kid would raise their hand, and then we would say to them, oh no, it's raining. We wouldn't say that to them. We'd say, here's your chicken nugget, while gesturing to the baby chick. And a lot of kids were pretty horrified by that. And I found a lot of joy in that. Because I'm, I guess, an evil human being. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And then, oh no. But I want to sleep. Okay, I guess not. There's gonna be monsters now. And then we talk about, down, and how down was an important thing. Because, you know, pillows and mattresses are important. And the pioneers needed that to sleep on instead of straw, because straw is pretty awful to sleep on. I miss giving those field trips. Those field trips were a lot of fun. I don't think I'll ever go back to do them, but that's okay. Just do them here with you. Now for the final reveal. Dun 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 dun! Chicken coop! Look how cute and quaint it turned out. Took some finagling. Ended up doing birch fencing instead of oak fencing just for the variation of color. Also the birch trapdoor. Doesn't actually work the way it's supposed to, but look, they got a way to get in. There's a cozy little inside. So now we gotta fill it up with chickens. I need to get some seeds. So let's do that. I'm too lazy to go back to my house. There's one seed. Let's do 2, just so I can breed them. There we go. Alright, now we gotta find some chickens. Here, chicken. We actually trained them that way. So our chickens were free roam chickens, basically. They would be let out every day to go roam the park. And there's one. Only one? We gotta find you a partner, buddy. Can't be all alone. Well, come on, let's get you into the house. And so the chickens would leave and go be free, but we were up in the mountains, which means tons of predators. We had all sorts of baddies. We had, I mean, I call them baddies, but really they were just wild animals. We had raccoons, we had weasels and foxes, and coyotes, and cougars. Oh my, 2 chickens. Yes. They're little fecal pop. That's cute. So we had to train the chickens to come in, because otherwise they would die and be eaten. There we go. Mega baby chicken. That's absolutely how it works. Ooh, I get experience for breeding animals? What? Nice. So yeah, we had our chickens trained to come to our call of, here, chickens. It was a good time. Well, I feel really accomplished today. This is a good time. I'm enjoying this a lot, actually. And I hope you are too. So, if you liked it, go ahead and slap the subscribe button, high five the like button, and leave your comments down below. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye!